Welcome back to my channel. It's Felicia Renee. Thank you all so much for tuning back in today. As you guys can tell, it is not me that is on spotlight today in front of the camera. This is my beautiful niece Tasia. I am doing her makeup today, and I am using the Artist Past palette, which is by Morphe, and it's a collaboration palette with Saweetie the rapper. And each and every shade in this palette, you guys, is so pretty. All of the colors in here are very pigmented. So yeah, that color right there that I just chose is called Security. And all I'm doing is just defining her crease some more with this color so that she can have more of a smoked out look. Okay, so right here I'm taking Seek Shade, and this is a deeper brown. All I'm doing is just placing that right on into her crease as well, but I'm focusing it more on the outer edge of her eye because I'm going for a deeper eyeshadow look. I want it to be a little bit more smoky. And yes, I sped the camera up. I'm not going that fast, so remember, when you put on your eyeshadow, take your time. Oh yeah, and let's speak on these brushes real quick. So these brushes are actually the brushes that came with the palette, and they are by Morphe. Of course, they're not the most expensive brushes that Morphe has, and I seen some reviews where some people said that they kind of like them. They said they were okay, they just get the job done. If you ask me, they work way better than my brushes that I've been using, so you guys are gonna see me use the brushes that came with the palette more often. But yes, I know I just showed you guys my Huda Beauty concealer. I'm using that to give her a cut crease. You know, I'm still practicing on the cut crease, you guys. I'm also still practicing on doing makeup on others' faces because remember, I am so used to doing it on my own face. I have to learn other people's faces. So yeah, my niece, she didn't mind being my guinea pig. None of my nieces mind being my guinea pigs when it comes to me learning how to do makeup on others. Okay, so now I'm taking a flat brush, the same brush that I used to do her cut crease. I'm taking that same brush and I took that gold color called Front Row, and all I'm doing is just patting that beautiful gold color onto where I applied the concealer for her cut crease. Okay, so right here, you guys, I'm taking that middle glitter color, and that one is called Invite Only. That color is so freaking pretty, y'all. When I put that on top of that gold, when I tell you it made that gold pop even more, like that sparkle that it added. I love glitter. I love sparkly things. So yeah, I decided to add that on top of the gold color. I don't know if you can quite see it, but that glitter is popping, y'all. That glitter is beautiful. It's there. If you can't see it in front of the camera, I promise you it is there. It looks so beautiful. I had asked my niece if she had took any pictures after we recorded the video, but she said she didn't. So I wish I would have took pictures after so that I could have showed you guys how popping that glitter was. It just took the eye look to a whole nother level. Okay, so going into my Babella GoPro palette, I just took that foil color and I'm popping that right on in her brow bone area. I wish I would have chose a more gold color, like closer to what I put in her cut crease, but it's okay. I still feel like it came out cute. Right here, I'm just dipping back into that Seek shade color just so that there's no harsh line on the outer edge where I stopped the cut crease. So I'm just putting that there to blend more and also to deepen up her crease on the outer edge, because I still wanted her to have that smoky eye effect. And also I'm still trying to bring that color up a little bit closer to her brow bone, just to tone down that foil up there. I feel like I just put too much, but hey, like I said, I'm still learning as the days go by. Remember, I am not an MUA. I am simply someone that loves to paint on her face and occasionally others as well. Okay, so now I'm taking my Blur Primer by Hard Candy. This is a primer that is supposed to blur out any imperfections. It's supposed to blur out any huge pores that you may have on your face, which my niece doesn't have any of that. Her skin is actually very smooth and very soft. I asked her what she'd been doing. I said, what you been doing to your face? She said all she's been doing is just washing it regularly and moisturizing her face. So her skin was very smooth. So she don't really have any imperfections to cover up. And yes, you guessed it, I am using Juvia's Place foundations. I love their foundations. Like I said, they look like skin. If you watch my last video that I uploaded, I am in love with Juvia's Place. So I am using my contour shade in the shade Zambia and my foundation shade in the shade Madagascar. And I'm mixing those two just so that the Zambia won't be too dark on her skin. So yeah, this gave her her perfect skin tone, her perfect shade. It matched her perfectly. So yeah, I just mixed these two stick foundations together and blended her out to perfection. You guys will see this makeup is so beautiful. I really love this foundation. Like, I love Juvia's Place. This foundation looks just like skin. It doesn't even look like I applied anything on her face, and it's very lightweight. And I say if you purchase the Juvia's Place stick foundations, use a brush to blend it out, because when you use a beauty blender, it actually takes off the makeup and you can see like patches on your face, like it moves with the beauty blender. So I would say buff it out with a brush. I like that it doesn't take away the coverage. Right here, I'm taking Madagascar to highlight her face. This is going to give her a subtle highlight, or you can say a natural highlight. Nothing too major. I know I said don't use the beauty blender to blend this out, but for the nose highlight, y'all, I did it very, very lightly on her nose to the point where it wasn't going to move the product. Okay, so now it's time for contouring, and all I'm doing is just using my Bare Minerals powder to do that. And don't worry, I know it looks crazy right now and very powdery, but at the end of this video, you guys will see that I will melt that makeup in, okay? She's not gonna look powdery forever. Remember, makeup is a process. So y'all know I had to bring back out that beautiful gold Nefertiti highlight. Y'all, that is so beautiful, and she loved that shade too. So yeah, she see it, I see it, you see it, we all see it. Okay, so you guys, I'm using my new Beauty Bakery setting spray to spray her face down. This is my first time using it. So yeah, I love the way that it made the makeup look at the end. There was no more powdery look. It was just beautiful melted in makeup. And this is the final look, everybody. This is what we came up with. We applied her lashes off camera. That is my baby, y'all. Look at her. Slaying. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today and watching my video. I will see you in the next one.